energy
Yeah.
flowing.
That's fair.
A lot of. Oh, okay. So this guy's too good to talk about.
Good to talk to you.
Sorry, buddy. I was frozen.
Yeah, I'm asking you goddamn questions. You don't say nothing.
Dude, you're just like this.
Wow. Okay.
What's up? What were you going to say?
I said, how's your training camp going? Is it getting difficult at this point? Like, how is that process working?
So I'm 3 weeks out today, bro. So I got really one more like super hard week, and then I'm bringing it down the last 2 weeks. So like 2 weeks out, it's like we do short and intense practices, and then 1 week out, bro, I'm pretty much just resting and then doing a little bit of pads and drilling. But like I got one more hard week, and the last 3 weeks have been like really hard, bro. I think I hit 15. I don't even think I know. I hit 15 practices this week.
50 practices?
15, 1-5, not 50.
Oh, okay.
15, bro. 50. Imagine, bro.
When do you get time to sleep?
Bro, I actually been sleeping 11 hours a night.
That's something else.
Man, I'm actually sleeping 11 hours a night, man, because I'm so tired when I get home, bro. Like, I'm just out.
That's probably good, though. You probably feel great.
I feel great, man. Like, I slept 11 hours last night, bro, and I had 3 sessions yesterday, and, like, I was pretty burnt out by the end of the night. But once I slept, bro, I felt so good. I woke up today, and I had another hard 2. Tomorrow I got a hard sparring session. And then pads. I got pads on Saturday night, bro. That's my Saturday night. 8 p.m. at the gym, bro.
That's fun, though. What is anyone else doing at Saturday night during COVID?
I know, bro. UFC night, bro. We got a sick UFC night tomorrow.
Is that going to be on when you're training?
Yeah, I'm going to catch the main card. I'll probably catch it the next day, bro, to be honest. I have to go to bed early.
Who's fighting tomorrow, sir?
This guy named Mike Chandler and then Charles Oliveira. This is for the 155 belt, bro, but, like, really, really good. Oh, man, like, they're just both super good, but one guy's, like, a longer, lankier, more jiu-jitsu striker, and the other guy's a really good striker, but he's also a really good wrestler. It's a really good match.
I think I saw that preview on it.
Yeah, they're both beasts right now, man. It'll be an interesting
One says
fight.
the guy's going to knock him out. That's what he said.
Oh, bro, I mean, that's what they all say, bro.
Yeah. No, but this guy was saying that he doesn't think the other guy doesn't think he's going to knock him out. And this guy says, I'll tell you what, put your money on me. I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah.
He has more of a chance of knocking him out than Oliveira does.
Yeah. 100%, man. All right, guys, go. Get ready to sprint. So keep moving. We're going to sprint a few reps. Sprint, 10 seconds. Back to regular. Sprint. Back to regular. One more, guys. Sprint. And time. All right, guys, grab a drink, shake it off. Let's shadow box around.
My brother just comes in the door over here, whips out his testicles, and starts laughing at me.
Stop.
Yeah. He calls it sneaky nut.
I'm good. I'm glad this one's recorded too.
Oh, sorry. Don't use that one, maybe.
I can't, man. It's already recorded, bro.
Well, I don't care because I don't care. I didn't do a sneaky nut. He did. So Mitchell is the one who should be embarrassed.
All right, guys, start shadow boxing. This guy actually kills me. That's it, guys. Nice and loose. Work some of the combos you worked on this week. Oh, nice, Parker. Nice. I like it. Good, Omar. Just when you finish that roll, it looks good, buddy. Elbow up, eyes forward. That's it. Every combo has a punch to the body. That's it, guys. You can move around, toss your jab out, right? Feint, move your head. And then when you decide the combo, then you go, right? It doesn't have to be that everything you throw has a body shot, right? You're moving around, you're jabbing. You can even whip out your two once in a while. Just throw that cross, right? You're not trying to kill the cross. You're just trying to show your opponent that you got shots, you got options. And then when you work into your main combo, boom, you got a body shot. And then you start back to your feinting, back to your jabbing, back to your head movement. Every combo has a hard shield, guys, right? So that's when we use the frame, right? So you punch, you use your frame, you come back in. Punch, you use your frame, you come back in, right? So you can use your left frame or your right frame. Every combo has an angle. Last 30 seconds. 1-2s, guys. Rotate. Slow it down. Slow and rotate. That's it, guys. Left shoulder pulls your right shoulder. Pulls your left shoulder. Pulls your right shoulder. Elbows back into your body. Hands back to your face. Eyes stay forward. Right hip is rotating on the cross. Left foot is taking a small step on the jab. 10 more seconds, guys. That's it. Just like that. Fluid. Opening up those hips, opening up those shoulders. And time. All right, guys, grab a drink. Okay, we're going to work something a little unorthodox today. Okay, but we'll play around with it. We got a good group so you guys can kind of work on it. And I'll give you guys a couple options. All right, guys, so we're going to work a switch jab, okay? So we're going to be using, it's going to be a little tricky, guys, with the footwork, but we'll slow it down, and then we'll kind of build up from it, guys. But pretty much what we're going to be doing, guys, is going to be changing our feet positioning from orthodox to southpaw. Okay, so we'll be switching our stance from here, and we're going to be moving into our southpaw stance, okay? We're going to do that with a punch, though, okay? So the whole idea behind this, guys, again, like, you watch guys like Lomachenko and stuff, they're really good at it, okay? But the whole point of it, guys, is to kind of confuse your opponent with angles, right? So another way I can create angles, right, is if I'm in my start getting into my opposite stance. Right now I'm going to be outside my opponent's lead foot, and not only that, but now I'm going to get my power hand in the front of my stance. So now my opponent doesn't understand where my power hand's coming from. Is it coming from the back? Is it coming from the front? Right? You're going to be able to start switching your feet like that. But we're going to start slow, and I'll give you guys a couple combos that I like to use. The first thing we're going to do, though, guys, we're going to kind of learn how to get power on our switch jab, okay? Because the footwork's a little bit confusing. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to start off nice and slow. Everybody, you guys can hit the bag, whatever it is. But what I want you guys doing is, like, literally the first round, we're just going to walk everything, okay? We're going to go at walking speed. So you guys need to be in your stance. Okay? What we're going to do, guys, when we do this slow, this is how it's going to look. I'll show you one when we go fast, okay? Just so you guys understand. It looks like that, where I switch my feet and I throw my punch at the same time. So I end up throwing like a straight left. But when I do it slow, guys, it's very important because what happens when I teach this, right, and we don't break it down, what it looks like is like people just jump and then they try to punch at the same time, right? And what happens is there's no power in the punch. We didn't drive any weight forward. The whole concept of this, guys, is like I can create a lot of power on the shot if I understand how my feet work. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to be in our neutral stance, okay? So in our regular stance. We're going to step, this is how slow we're going to do this. We're going to step our left foot back, guys, and it's just going to become in line with our right foot. Even if it's a little bit forward, that's perfect, okay? You don't want that foot behind, but if you're just going to let that left foot come forward. Almost, think about it, guys, almost like a front foot pull, right? We've thrown these front foot pulls before. It's kind of the same idea. But I'm going to step my left foot back, guys. And now, okay? So I got my left foot back. I'm going to step. This is the important part. I'm going to push off my left foot, guys, and this is what's going to give me the drive for the power. So as I push off my left foot, guys, my right foot's going to step. I'm going to connect my left hand with my right foot as I pull my right shoulder back, and then I drive, right? When I finish, guys, I'm literally in an extended straight left. The same position, if I was southpaw and I threw a straight left hand, I'd be in the same position, okay? But again, I want to emphasize where the power is coming from, guys. It's coming from my left foot, pushing forward, right? When I do this fast, it's the same idea. I'll start going a little bit faster, right? Left foot, right foot. You can see the left foot lands first. Boom. Now when I go even faster, I get that drive, but there's still a connection. It's not both feet at the same time, okay? That's where we lose the power. It's when it's fast, it looks like it is, but it's 1, 2. Okay, so you guys are just going to practice that. And all I want you guys to do after, okay, you're going to be in your stance. You're going to step back. You're going to drive that jab. And all after this, guys, what I would like you to do, just because we're not good at southpaw yet, we're going to blade back into southpaw. And we're going to step back and pivot back into orthodox. Okay, what I want you to do is after you land that shot, right away, get back into a nice tight guard and then rotate back to the stance you're comfortable with defending. Once you guys start mixing around some southpaw attacks, right, you're going to get to a point, guys, where you'll find some weapons in southpaw. But the thing is, right, especially when you're learning this, don't hang out after in southpaw, okay? The reason for that is offensively, you might have some attacks, but defensively, guys, how much time do we practice defense in southpaw? Very little, right? So you think about it as you're going to land the combo in southpaw, and then you're going to return back to orthodox for now. Once you get good, you can obviously start hanging out in southpaw and then defending from there. But for now, we're just attacking from southpaw, then we're coming back into orthodox. So, guys, let's just work this out a few reps. If you have any questions, let me know. So, Jamie, go step your left foot back.
Boom.
Yeah, and now step it a little bit more back, just slightly more back. And now, as you throw your left hand, step, yes, there we go. And now make sure your left, yeah, there we go. There, good, perfect. Yeah, left shoulder forward first, good.
So, Sergey, when you come back after the punch, it's just one move or two moves, bladed?
2 moves. Blade first, right? Because you don't want to get in a position, bro, where like you land in southpaw right? Now you come back and now you're all sorts of squared up, right? You want to go boom, 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 and everything is tight now, okay? I'd rather have it like that, break it down into 2 moves, yeah. Say, guys, you can feel when you do the push. Omar, do that again. Yeah, but you go back. Omar, you're doing it well. You're just leaning a little bit, right? Keep your shoulders neutral, right? You're just turning like this. Better, yeah, that's better. That's it, guys. Make sure you guys exit out after. So, yo, Taylor, go slow. Go switch jab. Now, just pull your shoulder back and blade up in southpaw. Now step back. That's all I want you doing it for now. Yeah, like that. Nice. That's a good, Parker. There you go. Okay, guys, once you feel comfortable, just change it up like this now, right? We're going to keep going. If you guys don't feel comfortable yet, keep the same forward, right? But again, what I showed you is the broken down forward, right? I showed you guys 1, 2. Right now, if you feel comfortable, right? It's a faster switch, right? So, boom, right? My feet do the same thing. Like again, I'm going step, step, but I'm just switching them faster, right? As soon as my left foot goes, my right foot steps. 1, 2, right? So now I can move around, or I can switch out a little bit faster. Again, blading back and then rotating. So play around with that switch. Just remember, your lead foot leads the movement. So your left foot has to step back first. Don't jump into the air. Nice, guys. And everybody, stop. Everybody just throw your switch jab and stop with your hand extended. I just want everybody stop in that position for a sec. And just stop there. Keep your left hand extended. Left hand, Parker. That's your right hand. There you go. All right, guys. You should feel, if you guys do this properly and you rip your right shoulder back, your head would be offline on the jab, right? So if your opponent threw a jab at the same time you threw this shot, that jab should miss your head. So make sure your head leans off to the side slightly. Okay, keep working it, but just add that in, right? Like, so when I throw that switch jab, guys, watch my head positioning, right? It's not forward like this, right? Like, my head never moved off the tracks. When I do this proper with my rotation, my head comes off the tracks, right? So now, like, it'd literally be the same thing as this. If we both throw a jab at the same time and I slip, it's the same idea. Boom, but I'm going this way now. Okay, so making sure we're getting that head offline, right? It's just a bonus, guys. Now your head's coming offline as you punch. Nice, Jamie. "30 more seconds, guys." And break. Grab a drink. We're going to do a little drill off this.
Terry,
Yes.
the step back after you blade when you're in this position here.
Yeah.
Are you like, how fast do you have to go backward? Are you spinning like on one foot almost?
Yeah, man. And it'll depend on your opponent and obviously what they're doing, bro. But yeah, like I'm going, like again, bro, I switch jab, but the first thing I think is I got to get back to my position, right? But again, I don't want to just step like this, okay? Because if I just step there, I'm all sorts of squared up, right? So what I do is I switch jab and I blade myself tight. So now as I rotate through, everything's already a little bit tight. And not only that, it's because we're going to start throwing combos off here. We're going to kind of get into that original position. So I just want your body getting used to that rotation, right? But yeah, it's 1, 2, and then I'm literally pivoting quickly off that left foot, right? So my left foot rotates, and I can start swinging my foot back.
That was just my concern because I thought if he connects or somebody hits me while I'm rotating, I'm going to be off balance pretty good.
Yeah, but that's the thing too, bro. When you do one of these and you rotate like from one stance to the next stance, bro, you're gonna cover a lot of distance.
Right.
Right? So if I'm here and I throw my jab, even if my opponent counter punches here, bro, I'd be gone. I'd get my body offline. Like if I take that big step back, that's why you sometimes see boxers do like this. They're stepping back off angles. It's a faster footwork than going like that, right? I'm just clearing a little bit more space. But guys, this is the drill we're gonna do right now, okay? You guys are gonna move around, and this is just for your footwork, okay? I'm gonna call jab, right? You're gonna be moving around, and I'll be saying jab, you're gonna flick out a jab. So moving around, I'm gonna say jab. Moving around, I'm gonna say jab. And then I'm gonna say switch jab. You guys are gonna have to try to correctly throw that switch jab when I call it. Right? So again, like you'll be here, right? You're gonna be moving, jab, moving, jab. You guys can even, if you feel very comfortable, put that jab wherever you want, right? Jab, 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 switch jab. All right, moving around. Jab, 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 switch jab. Right? You're just gonna get that forward going a little bit more naturally. Okay? So whenever I call the switch jab, you guys are gonna switch. Whenever I call jab, you guys are going to place one single jab wherever you'd like. If you're struggling, put it to the head. If you feel comfortable, slip offline with it, touch it to the body, mix it up, okay? But we're just going to do a little bit of a forward drill here for you guys. All right, let's get ready. And then we're going to add some punches to this switch jab after. Get to the meat. Get to the money. All right, moving around. Jab. Jab. Switch jab. Good. And then just back to movement. Jab. Jab. Switch jab. Switch jab. Jab. That's it. Moving, feinting. Jab. Good, guys. Try to always maintain some form of movement. Jab. Jab. Switch jab. Nice. Jab. 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 Switch jab. Switch jab. Switch jab. 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 Jab, switch jab. Ah, there we go. Jab, switch jab. Jab. Switch jab. 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 Jab, switch jab. Jab, switch jab. Jab. Switch jab. And break. Nice, guys. All right. Grab a quick drink. Let's get to some more combos, okay? Off this movement, off this kind of switch. I'm going to give you 2 that I want you to work on. I'm going to give you 2 guys that I like a lot, okay? These work these are the 2 that I apply with this kind of movement, okay? And I have a good amount of success. So guys, we're gonna break it down. We'll just work one for 3 minutes, and then we'll work the next for 3 minutes, okay? And I'll give you a little bit of time at the end to kind of play with both of them. But the first one, guys, okay, it's gonna be that same idea. We're gonna hit that switch jab, okay? And again, guys, I like this because if my opponent throws a jab at the same time as I throw a switch jab, okay, I'm gonna stop a lot of their body weight. Like actually, like when I'm trying to throw this shot, guys, to like intercept my opponent, meaning they're jabbing at me at the same time, like especially if I'm trying to get to my right hook, guys, I'll actually put the switch jab like to my opponent's chest. Okay, and what I'll do is I'm just trying to stop their body weight from coming forward, and then I'm gonna hit them with the hook. So the way this is gonna look, guys, is gonna be in my stance. I'm gonna switch my feet. This is why it's important, guys, that when I land my switch jab, I have my left shoulder pointed forward and my right shoulder pulled back. Because what's going to happen now, guys, is we're in a good position, right? Especially if our opponent threw a shot at our head, right? Regardless if they do or not, I'm going to throw my left shoulder back and I'm going to fire my right hook, which is going to be your power hand, right? It's going to be your power right hook. So now you just took your power hand from the back of your stance. You're going to switch your feet, right? Now you're going to rip that right hook to the head, right? You're going to get a lot of power on the shot if you pull the shoulders. Right, that's an important part. So you're gonna be in your stance here. You're gonna switch on that jab. Now, guys, again, it's in southpaw, so it's a little bit different, but fundamentally everything stays the same. I pull my shoulder, my hip, and my foot back. Right, that's gonna rotate. As that rotates, I pivot my front knee, and now I'm turning over that hook. One thing I want you guys to keep in mind, okay, because this is kind of a common mistake I see. Watch my head positioning, okay? As I throw my switch jab, my head stays forward. As I throw my right hook, my head stays forward. And what I mean by that is what happens is we have a tendency, even if we have our head forward on a switch jab, we pull away on that hook. Don't pull away on that hook, guys. Keep that head forward and you're going to connect, okay? Like, anytime I've done this and I pulled my head away, guys, I miss the hook entirely, right? So my head has to stay in the same spot. So I switch jab and get my head offline. And now as I throw my hook, my head stays forward. It doesn't pull me back. Do a few reps slow. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna wanna pull back. Because again, it feels uncomfortable in southpaw. You pull your shoulder back and your head naturally comes back. Don't let that happen. Keep your head forward. Let your body turn independently from your head. Your head stays forward. Okay, so we're gonna go switch jab into a power right hook. Take some time, work this combo out, guys. Again, you guys should get a decent amount of weight on this right hook if you do the rotation. Yeah, and your eyes stay forward. Boom. Nice, Jamie. After the hook, guys, same idea. Once you guys land that hook, you just bring your elbow back, you're bladed, and then just pivot back to orthodox. And you're already in the same position that we drilled. David, just let your hook be a little bit longer off your face, buddy. Okay, because think about it, like your switch jab is a long punch, so let that hook out a little bit longer, just a little short. Okay? Taylor, do that again, but a little bit slower. Better. When you went a little bit faster, you were dropping your right hook.
When finishing that and I hit the hook, can I just use that to put me back here?
Yeah, but I like to throw that hook, bro, and then get my elbow back to my body just to get bladed and then get back.
Okay, so back hook,
Yeah, man. Again, just in case your opponent's counterpunching you in the pocket.
Okay.
Nice, Parker. Clean. Good, guys. 30 more seconds. It's looking good. Keeping that head forward, making sure that hook's coming from your face. Make sure you guys pivot your front foot on the hook. And break. So guys, just like give you guys a reference point. Like if I'm sparring and I want to use this combo, like, or any kind of combo like this, I would say it'd be like 85% fundamentals and then 15% of stuff like this. Right? And the whole point of it, guys, is like you're moving around, you're sticking your nice jab, you're feinting, you got your basics, right? Our 1-2s, our 1-2 hooks, our feinting, guys, like that's already an information overload if you can mix everything up. Then, right, once your opponent starts kind of figuring out your rhythm, maybe you're like, okay, this guy's starting to read what I'm doing. You throw in one of these combos. Everything starts changing, right? You go switch jab hook, boom, now your opponent's like, I got all this other shit I got to worry about now. Right? And then your basics start working easily again, right? Because now you're thinking about that switch jab hook, you're back to your jab, you're back to your jab, you're back to touching the body, right? Your opponent starts shooting you again, boom, you do one of these a little bit more unorthodox combos. But think about it in the grand scheme, guys, like you're gonna use this combo to get back to your bread and butter, right? So this kind of stuff, like when I was like 16 and I learned this kind of stuff, like I'd say 90% of my game was this, and then I had 10% fundamentals, right? And like if I was like sparring like an amateur, like I'd get away with it, but then I spar like a high level pro, I'd get my ass whooped, right? Because like there's no fun, like they would just jab me in the face for a whole round, right? And I can't pull any of this off. But now like the better I get, it's like 85% fundamentals, and then you add this in once in a while, guys, and you start mixing up the attack, right? And you start kind of getting your opponent off guard. But guys, this next one is probably my favorite one off the series. Okay, this is the one I catch a lot. We're gonna switch jab, guys. But we're going to switch your feet without the jab. Okay, so I like this one, guys, to get into a sneaky power right uppercut. Okay, this is my bread and butter for this kind of series. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to switch my feet without throwing my punch. I'm going to get to here. Okay, so I'm going to switch and get my head offline. This is very important, guys, to get your head offline. Why is it super important too, guys? And I like this technique a lot. Is when I get low and I pivot, guys, like I'm almost going to my opponent's armpit, right? If they throw their jab, they will literally be blinded because my head's here, right? That's where I'm slipping my head into this position. So as I'm here and I switch jab, right, and I get my head offline, this shot, guys, gets through the hole all day, right? Anybody who has their guard even like this, like the only way you're going to block this is if you get those elbows in nice and tight, right? So it's a sneaky way of getting to that shot, right? So you're just going to be here in your stance, guys. You're going to switch. Again, you're going to turn those shoulders, and now you're going to rip that left shoulder back, right? Left shoulder leads the movement. Boom. Throwing that uppercut. Right? Sneaky shot, guys, but it gets through the hole. And it's a power punch, right? It's your lead hand. So again, the two things I want you guys dialing in on is switching, getting that head offline. And guys, like, it's not wrong with this combo too, just so you have the context, guys. Like, I'll jam myself up. Meaning, I'll get close to my opponent. The tighter I am to my opponent, guys, the least likely they're going to see that uppercut. Right, so I'll actually get super tight. Like I'm literally trying to dig my head into their armpit. Nice and tight here, right? And now, as I pull back, boom, I'm getting that uppercut right through the hole there, right? So this one, guys, you can literally be tight on this, right? Like I'm here. I switch, I get in tight. I'm literally leaning on my opponent. Now as I pull back, boom, I rip that uppercut up the middle. Okay, it's sneaky. It works really well. Okay, let's play around with that. David, so when you switch, buddy, remember, you got to get your left shoulder forward. Or sorry, your right shoulder forward. Do it slow. Switch your feet. So other shoulder forward. There, and now uppercut. Boom, yeah. Oh yeah, left shoulder. Yeah, boom, yeah. Nice.
So is it just whoop and
Oh yeah, man, right up the pipe. Yeah.
when I'm in here, dude, and I'm like this, I like give him the body, you know, like kind of
You could, man, you could, bro, you could, but like I'm just gonna lean my weight on him.
yeah.
Like I'll just go shoulder to if like you get tight on that, yeah, and then just rip. Boom, yeah, man,
Okay.
yeah. Because if you kind of give him the body, it's not bad, bro, but you might mess up the rotation of your own punch, right? You're gonna kind of like mess up that quick turn, and I want it to be fast. Like I'll just lean on the guy and rip that shot, bro. But I get deep, I get super tight on this guy.
In boxing, you can't do that though, right? Like if I want to, I'm up here, I can be like, I can do that.
It's a gray area, bro. It's a gray area. You technically could, like, you can technically post on somebody, right? But it has to be quick, like boom, and then you can go.
Oh, okay.
You can't be like leaning too long like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You can push off like that though, man. 100%. Yes, nice.
Okay.
Jamie, just keep pulling once you do your switch, buddy, keep pulling your left shoulder back. So like switch your feet. And now rip that, yes. Like the more that left shoulder comes back, the more the uppercut's gonna go through, bro.
Thank you.
$30 more seconds, guys. Play around with it. Get comfortable. Exit back faster, buddy. The uppercut looks good. And then dip out. Good. And break, guys. Good work, guys. Grab a drink. Let's gear it down. So, guys, yeah, like this stuff works really well to kind of get that lead hand forward, right? And, guys, once, like, there's so many ways of throwing it. Like, sometimes, like, to break the rhythm on the guy, I'll do this. I'll switch my feet here. I'll switch, pause for a second, then I'll punch. Right? So like sometimes I'll be here, switching, sometimes I'll be here, switching, sometimes I'll be here, switch, punch, and then I like down a lot because I can go switch, punch, boom, step out on that right angle, right? So like, these are all these little footworks. Like Lomachenko does it really well. I watched a few of his breakdowns, but he'll go here, hit with that left, then switch his feet off to the right, and then hit with his right hand. So he's like coming on that left angle, bailing out, coming on that right angle. So
who does that?
Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko. Have you ever seen him fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's beast, bro. Like man, it's just his feet. He's always in a position. Pretty much his whole goal is always be in a position where you can't punch him, but he can punch you, right? So he's like always going to the back, always working the back, like posting on elbows, going to the back. It's like, it's funny because like, it's in every martial art, guys. It doesn't really matter what martial art you're in, like wrestling, jiu-jitsu, the back is the most dominant position, right? Like as human beings, like we can protect ourselves somewhat from the front. We got our eyes, we got our hands, we got our legs, we got everything. We can go forward. Once you get on someone's back, right? They can't protect themselves. So they're either in boxing, they're turning and getting smashed in the face, and jiu-jitsu, they're getting choked out, and wrestling, they're getting slammed, right? It's all the same stuff, right? But it's like get to those advantageous spots, right? If I'm inside your shoulder blades, so if I'm staying inside your shoulder blades, I can get hit. If I'm outside the shoulder blades and moving to the back, I'm in trouble. So like the whole game is how can I get into those advantage positions, right? 3-minute round, guys. Okay, you
If
guys
someone takes
got
my back, I'm 110 farting. If someone takes my back, I'm 110% farting.
bro.
Like that's all you can do, I think. Or you present like this, and like that would just weird me out, I think. So if someone kids, listen, if someone's attacking you, do this.
Omar, don't do that, bro.
No one wants a part of it. Let him meet you on the ground. My class is on Sundays at 12, so I'll teach you there.
Parker's like, I'll be there. Parker's like, I'll be there.
I have a lot to teach.
All right, guys, listen up. 10 crunches, 5 push-ups, 10 leg raises. 3-minute round. 10 crunches, 5 push-ups, 10 leg raises. 3, 2, 1, and we're on. Let's do a 3-minute round here, guys, and we're done. 10 crunches, 5 push-ups, 10 leg raises. Halfway. Guys, last 30 seconds. Let's push it. Ten seconds. And time. Good push, guys. Good push. Hope you guys found that. Who's seen that switch jab before? David, you have, Ray? I know Omar, you have. Was that your first time, Taylor's doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool. What about Jamie? What about you? You seen it before?
No, you did it one class before because I know that footwork kind of came easy to me actually.
Yeah, cool. What about you, Parker?
I don't think I've seen it.
All right, cool. Nice, guys. Yeah. Well, we'll work a few more things, guys. There's a few more options up there. once you do that switch out, like there's a lot of once you do that switch out, there's a lot of options to get to the switch outs that we've worked before as well. So we'll break it down. We'll kind of work some of that stuff tomorrow. But good work today, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Rest up. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
Sorry,
have a
David?
great night.
Is there anything as switching your stand when you are throwing the cross?
If you were southpaw, you can do it. Boom, that way, right? The only other thing I can think of, like sometimes I'll do stuff like this where I'll step with a right hand and switch and then come in with my left hand. So we can talk about, but not really, right? Because it's your backhand. It's just doesn't work. Yeah, play around with that, but no. If you were in southpaw, like sometimes I'm in southpaw and I'll do the same method, right? And I'll switch, like, boom, get to my lead hand, right? But with the cross, like with my cross, I'm usually coming off onto that right side. But there is, like if I step this way, then I switch and then I come up with my left hand, but it's still technically my left hand. It's still technically my jab, buddy. Yeah, with the right, because the right shoulder's back, right? The whole point of this is like I'm doing that. I'm switching my shoulders that way. If I do it the other way, I can't.
Feels funny.
It doesn't even work. All right, guys. Great work.
Have a good night.
See ya.